Hey, this is Helena Christensen in Egypt with Dazed Digital. A lot of other countries you shoot in, you get really uncomfortable and very aggressive almost. But here it's like everyone's waving and smiling. And it's almost like you don't want them to because you want to stay in character. Look, a little old camera like the good old days. It's just about getting that shot. That's the thing about taking photographs for me. It's almost like everything else disappears. I was taking photographs before I modeled, so in fact I did it the other way around. I went into modeling so that I could make some money to enable me to travel around the world to do my photography. What's great about photography, you can do with it what you want. There's no limits. It's really just about, you know, you were there at in that moment and you're able to keep this second forever.
Look at those kids.
Look how they're posing.
Yeah.
It's like they're doing a fashion shoot.
How do you think the fashion industry has changed? I mean, in terms of, do you think it's got better or worse?
You know, I've never had any issues with it. I've really gotten the best out of it that I possibly could have. It's been like 15 years of unbelievable experiences and memories, and you know, the few lows there are, which there are in any job or career you do, were nothing compared to all the highs. I have never accepted or thought of the modeling or the photography as careers. You know, for me they've been like, oh, this is a really great way of, you know, spending my time. And you know, if I had some of my work along on trips, you know, they were always interested in looking at it and very encouraging, and you know, you just do as much work as you can, edit it down to be really, really harsh with your editing, you know, because I would rather recommend showing 3 really great photographs than having like 10 where a lot of it was like not that important or a bit wishy-washy. I would even show 1 great photograph because that's the one that's going to stick with people in their minds. So that might be the advice, you know, and then visit as many agents as you can. Just be persistent. You've
had a few famous quotes in your time. There's one that I quite like about how cheese and sex are your favourite things in the world.
You know what? I would never say that sex was my favourite thing in the world. I would be way too embarrassed to utter such a sentence. You know, I'd be thinking of my family, my grandmother. I'd be like, I would never want to share something that private with anyone. I know myself well enough, you know, that maybe you kid with something like that, but not even with that would I mean, I'm a Catholic girl. I'm not talking about sex in such blunt, like, honest ways, never. Maybe I said sex with cheese. That'll be the new one.
Yeah.
Sex with cheese is the best thing in the world. And I can actually give you a few examples of what cheeses would work very well.
I'm going to go and get a cheese sandwich.
Room service, I guess.
What's your choice?